Check 1 2 1 2. Oh, I'm doing it. I gotta get.
Oh, we're good. I got it. We're more serious here this time, so I can do the intro. All right, we ready? Okay, let me put my share it, everybody. Oh, perfect. Okay, so smoky in here already. No problem. Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Elisha Michelle, and this is the Legendary Panel. This is an idea that I had quite some time ago. I wanted to incorporate panel type discussions with my peers to talk about those hot topics that we see on social media, and just try to like inspire, have those conversations to inspire change in whatever field we have, whatever field we're talking about. So today we're talking about music because this has been a very highly sensitive topic, I feel like, over time. And I have brought a nice, diverse panel along with me. I have LROC, who is a recording artist. He helps me with executive producer stuff with Legendary Dope. And yeah, just really that guy when it comes to the music. I have Ray One of One, who's a producer and engineer. And I've heard wonderful things about you. I've heard you got a really quite extensive resume when it comes to working with people. And we have Lowkey, A&R to the streets. And you really put on for like our local music scene, which I really think is important, especially when we're having this conversation, because everyone thinks that there's like no unity in this music community. So we're gonna get to it. And then there's me. I am, influencer, podcast host, but also I have some background in business and marketing, and I feel like all of us together we can talk about these issues and get down to these questions.
And he's sexy chocolate too.
Period. I knew he was gonna hype me up one way or another. One way or another, he was gonna fit. He was gonna fit it in. So yeah, if you guys are tuning into the live, if you guys want to ask any questions, make sure you put them in the comments. And also to support this panel, it's free. All you got to do is share it. Share it to your people. Let's have the conversations. I want you guys to make sure to not hold back. We need to have a serious conversation. I think with a lot of this music shit, it's almost like rage baitish, and a lot of people have a lot of opinions over keyboards and the internet, but there's no execution to figure out what do we need to change to put Pacific Northwest music on the map. And I think the potential's there. So I'll just start off by asking you guys some questions. We're just going to let the conversation flow, and then yeah, just go from there. And so a lot of the stuff that I was seeing online is there's a lack of diversity. There's a lack of a synchronized sound when it comes to music. I personally do not think that us not having a distinctive sound is not one of the reasons why Pacific Northwest music is not being put on the map. But I would like to open the floor to kind of talk about what do we think in all your guys' fields, what are we missing and why hasn't it happened? And anybody can go first.
I don't think necessarily that.
It's one thing.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily think we need a sound at all. Like, no other place has a sound. I mean, they claim to have a sound, but that's just like the most popular thing that's in that city. You know what I'm saying? Right. So there's artists that come out of those cities with a plethora of different sounding music. So
Exactly.
I can't think of a way that could be the problem. Us not having our own sound, because I feel like every artist has their own sound. It's not you can't very much copy a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Even the cities that got their own sound, there's a lot of artists that, from the city and states that don't carry that same sound.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes we won't even know this person from Memphis or
Exactly.
Atlanta or
Exactly.
something
Exactly.
like that, Oregon or something. But as far as Seattle, I think we already had success with like other like with artists. you know what I mean, with different sounds and stuff like that. So I just think the music got to be good at the end of the day.
I agree.
Yeah, that's really all it is. It's gonna come down to everybody doing the music, not trying to jump in it for a bag and instant gratification.
Bring your mic forward.
Yeah, so everybody's just jumping in it like I'm trying to be famous and not really trying to make no good music.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of yes. If everybody locks in and get all the focus on the musicians and the artists, that's where it's at. The sound will come after that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be feeling like people got small dreams and stuff though.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Like they just want to be popping or something. They see somebody popping, they want to be popping. You know, they want to knock a bitch or something. Like, all types of crazy reasons why people get into the rap game. You know, they don't even want to go that far and really be mainstream or nothing. They don't really have them dreams like that. You know, they just cool putting stuff out for their friends and stuff too. But that be blurring it. That be blurring the game sometimes. You know what I mean? Like there's people out here taking it dead ass serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it takes a lot to take music serious. It's very expensive, for one.
Yeah.
I when I was looking up research to try to find if there was like something that like this kind of existed within our region, I wasn't successful in finding something. So I was the first, haha. And also, I just thought that there was like, people don't understand how much time and money it takes to actually be a musician, to get in the studio, to hire engineers and producers, because you guys are expensive.
The people who ain't serious burn out though. They burn out from a year or two for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
And it takes a lot. And then it's hard because I feel like we do have a culture here where I'm noticing, people say that there's not a lot of stuff to do here, but there's a lot of people throwing concerts. They're everywhere. They're in Olympia, they're out here, they're in Seattle. People are doing them. They're just doing them on a smaller scale. And that costs a lot of money too. And it's also very, you got to be able to put yourself out there. And I feel like here we have a lot of introverted artists, like maybe kind of scared to do it, maybe not, maybe don't see the reward in it.
Yeah, they don't believe in the doing the not cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like I seen somebody say on Instagram, he's a manager a couple weeks ago. He said no artist wants to do the stuff that makes the money.
Just want to do stuff that be cool.
Yeah, the cool stuff, not the stuff that's gonna make you the money. Because you can make a song that you didn't think you was going to the studio to make, and that's the one that gets you out of here.
That's what I'm saying about like people's intentions with the music. People got small dreams.
But even those ones, like with you, the small dream thing, that'll get you there making that song that you don't want to make.
Yeah.
There's people that with that one hit, and they just living off that one hit. Because it's a song that you didn't want to make. But you went in there and made it, and you're out of here.
There's plenty of them stories.
A lot of time I feel like it's a natural progression of an artist though too, because when you get into the game, you don't really realize what all goes into it. You're like, oh, I just want to make music.
Yep.
And then you start making music, and if you're an artist that's serious, you're like, okay, well, in order for me to make music, I have to do this, this, and this as well. So now you're doing these other 3 jobs, or you're finding somebody else to do these other 3 jobs, so that way you can do music. And then as you can continue on, you find out, oh, to accomplish those 3 things that I have to do to accomplish music, there's these other 5 things I have to do as well. You know what I'm saying? So once you get to those points where it's like, okay, like you said, burnout. Niggas is like, it's too much.
It's a lot.
It's too much just to make a song and try to get it heard.
Yeah.
But it's not too much if you really are passionate about it, and you'll find a way to do it if you got the business savvy to do it and the hustle.
Do you think it's harder out here to get music heard because we do have like there's a lacking when it comes to pushing records. I think that there's a huge disconnect with DJs. I throw parties and host a lot of shit, and I'm outside, and they're not playing local artists. They'll play 5 sexy red songs back to back, and I'm like, what actual fuck? Like you could have fit somebody in there, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some kind of disconnect with DJs. And then also we don't have like a radio station that, I go to Atlanta, you go to Houston, radio stations popping. You don't even need to listen to no satellite radio. You don't have to listen to a streaming service or nothing.
I think DJs get caught up playing what's familiar to the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not understanding though.
No confidence.
If you play one record for 20 seconds 5 times, that type of crowd starts to be familiar with that.
Exactly.
Or even when they hear it again on Instagram when people are posting their things, the sound is familiar. They didn't heard it at a little spot for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
They probably was wondering who you was, and now they know you.
Yeah. And that's a weird thing because I feel like DJs should have a little bit more confidence in themselves. You guys create that, you know what I'm saying? You have the bridgeway to make something pop, and you got to be able to like, okay, I'm gonna push this. I feel like there's the more of a hustle and bustle in like other places, Houston, Atlanta. The artists are like, hey, can you play my song? I might slip them some money or something like that, and they're gonna play it, and they're gonna play it over and over and over again, and that's how you get people. Repetitiveness is what gets shit popping. It could actually be an ass song. Have you ever got a terrible song stuck in your head over and over and over again because niggas just played it so much,
How do
and
you
then it popped in your
how do you
algorithm?
create that culture though? Because I think that because we live in this culture of where the DJs aren't doing that, or we don't have a radio station, the artists aren't even sending shit to DJs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how you. The artists ain't pulling up on no DJ like, let me give you $20 to play
Right.
$100 to play this in the club.
Yeah.
Nothing. The artists aren't doing that because they don't think that we have that atmosphere for that.
So like, I understand what you're saying. Like we don't have like club
They just
music.
don't. No, they just don't think that we do.
okay.
I know we do.
Yeah,
we have
we do.
DJs that are spinning crazy shit all the time.
Yeah.
We just don't. As an artist, we don't think like to go to those DJs and say, play, because we don't ever hear that anyway. That's not something that we hear
Yeah.
as an artist. We don't hear no local niggas on the radio. So that's not a play to go. Why would we think that's a play to go to?
Yeah, or even obtainable.
It also could be like a little bit of people don't think they can get nothing out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would that be the go-to? It's like, play on the radio. Nobody's listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Nobody's playing on the radio.
It's just that automatic negative thought.
Yeah, automatic. Yeah, I can put my money into other resources other than radio.
Yeah.
Or this DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially because if we don't have a radio station, unfortunately. And even when we did have a radio station, I heard crazy things about Cube and the selection of how they did songs. Like, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I heard like certain people in the radio station, they had their hands in royalties for certain songs, so they played them all the time. So it was like,
I'm trying to sell some royalty in my shit. So yeah,
like,
for sure.
so it's like,
Go ahead.
so it was like, you know, our even when we did have a radio station, it was very, very limited. It was like almost rare. I feel like there was like a handful of people who made it on the radio.
I get the same group of same little community.
Yeah. And so now with everything transferring to like streaming services and like the next big thing on social media, like going viral, has changed the game drastically. When I think about back in the day when you guys were selling your CDs and merch and stuff, it was like people were everywhere, and it was, you would buy a CD, you'd be able to get all your money for it, and you'd be able to make some money. But now streaming services, it's like that's the way to go for everything now. I don't even know if a car has a CD player anymore. And
Not mine.
It's all USB.
yeah, so it's like it's kind of like strained music in a sense. Like society, big wig society kind of took that. You guys, how do you guys feel about like how do you combat that? Because streaming, well, I guess I could ask you, and because you deal with people in the field of music, so how would you guys combat that situation? I know, like, you're a pretty genius. You do merch, and I feel like as an artist, that's like almost hand in hand now. You have to have some kind of merch. You have to have something to make some money, but you always take it a step further. You do wine, you did like as it shows, and
Yeah, and I sometimes, like, just recently we've been releasing music like 6 months prior to, and like digitally. So
Okay.
like we'll buy the album straight from me. You know what I'm saying? I'll send it to you.
okay.
So see, before I ever release it on any digital platforms or anything like that.
Oh, like even?
Yeah, we did that with Even.
Yep.
But we've done it with our personal own website before too.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, that's a good way to try to collect in
Yeah.
on your own before you know what I'm saying, take the pennies from streaming.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
all type of creative ways. Though.
That's really what it is, though. Connecting with your people
Yeah.
personally. That's what all. That's all I
Who
was
said
gonna
being
say.
in the streets don't really still work and selling
that's
CDs?
what-
Yeah.
It still goes.
That's
It
still
does
effective.
it does still happen.
Yeah.
You gotta build a fan base somehow.
It's true.
Yeah, sell USB cards. Yeah,
Okay.
sell USB sticks, anything. Yeah.
A business card with a QR code.
Okay.
Everybody got phones. You can scan the QR code and the link will pop up right
Okay.
there.
How
You
many
just gotta
people
figure-
are doing that
Nobody.
though?
That's something you just gotta find your ways to hustle. Nobody want it better than
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to do the stuff that makes the money.
I got some partners right now that in tore up the streets doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
The being out amongst the people.
They still doing it right now.
Yeah.
Right
a
now.
handful of CDs.
Yeah.
Here, this is the LROC lighter that's for sale.
Yeah.
If anybody's curious, you know what I'm saying? Everything's for sale.
You gotta find
Yeah.
ways to touch the people.
Just be creative, man.
Okay.
You know?
It's bigger than music now.
Yeah.
And don't trip about the residuals coming back, like the money coming back, none of that. You know, just try to connect with people, the most important thing.
Absolutely.
It's a tough grind, bro. You ain't-
It's not for the weak, for sure.
Yeah, it's a grind for sure.
I definitely, from the outside looking in as a consumer of music, I guess we're going to have to touch on a little bit of like business etiquette when it comes to the music and the sharing and how people come across. Like it is it's almost cringy to me if someone just sends me a DM with their music. No, nothing. Like you're just sending me your music and you're thinking I'm going to click on this link and like there's no presence. I'm not getting to know you. You have to put a little bit of work into it. I love when an artist will reach out to me. Hi, my name is such and such. I am from this area. This is what I have going on. And I have an album coming out. And I would love for you to check it out because you're cool and I know what you got going on. Don't just send me a link. It's almost disrespectful. I will die before I open that link. What? Like, because where's the business with it? You know, like nothing is easy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Yeah. So
you didn't even entice me a little bit.
Nothing. Like it's all, you got to be an artist, to be anything in the industry, you have to have good business practices.
It's 90% business, for real.
Yeah.
Make me want to click this link.
Yes, exactly.
Especially because 9 times out of 10, you're sending it to somebody else who's a creative, who's already doing their own thing and don't give a fuck about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own shit going on, bro. So
no, seriously.
I would check your shit out, but you didn't even tickle my fancy enough to do so.
Yeah.
So
You can draw me in.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just think that there needs to be some kind of etiquette, maybe a class for some people who don't understand because it's not that simple. Or just posting your link. I feel like you have to just go a little bit above and beyond, especially in this society. People want to get to know who you are, and you know, there's this. Well, we're on the topic of like other creatives and you know other artists or other people who are in your field, and there's this big talk about like who doesn't support who. They always use that crab in a barrel mentality. As a podcaster, I feel like I'm not gonna always share another podcast. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just to be honest. Like I'm not always gonna do that. Like if it's at the same time as mine, no. I'm just not going to. I don't feel like sometimes there's competition, and then you have to understand in business there's competition. So doesn't have to be this big unity thing. I feel like you should be trying to connect with fans, not other creatives, like all the time. Like you can get, okay, I'm a rapper. LROC's a rapper. I can send you my stuff and you can share it. But like, what is that gonna do?
Right.
You want to connect with fans. Those are the people who are going to buy stuff from you. They're the people who are going to support you. They're going to learn your words and your songs and all that.
I think collabing is huge, though.
Yeah.
Like, super huge. I think you guys, like as a podcast, you might look at it different. Instead of posting them or posting a podcast, just go on each other's podcasts.
Oh, I do that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do that.
And that's another way of just blasting.
And that's what I'll share it when I go there.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
Like that's what I'll share when I go there.
They got their own way of journalism too.
Yeah.
You know? So people gonna be fans of multiple people.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
I'm as an artist, I got like partners, a lot of partners that rap.
Yeah.
And I have a rule that I'm not sharing it unless I genuinely fucking like it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if it's dope,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you fuck with it, why not share it?
Yeah.
If it's
For
just
sure.
something because
That's where I'm
you
at
know
with
they
it.
make music.
Right, yeah.
You ain't gotta do that.
Exactly.
If you know
Right.
it's nice and it's up. And
Yeah.
Come on, don't be
And-
that.
and
don't
you-
be
and
the
you're
one
proud.
That's like, no, I'm not sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it
No,
is
I can see that.
But yeah.
I
Other
can see
than
that.
I get it. But yeah, if it's dope, you know, share it.
I know a lot of people mad at me for not sharing that shit.
They're like, he don't share.
Don't give no fucks about it. It doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
all right, be mad then,
Find
nigga.
someone
I'm still
else.
not gonna share it.
Find someone else to share it.
Yeah.
And I think there's also this this obligation. People think like automatically if you're doing something, if you're automatically a rapper, even automatically a business person, your friends and are supposed to support you and just like share your stuff anyways. But you have to remember, you need to be producing a good quality of work. They'll always say, oh, you'll share Gucci before you share my clothes. Well, did you just put some shit on a t-shirt, my nigga? Like, did you, you know what I'm saying? And they're not tripping if they're getting their shit shared or not.
Right.
They've put in the work. And a lot of the time, people's demographic is not going to be your backyard. You should be thinking bigger. You should be thinking, how do I get people from New York to see my stuff? Or somewhere just another country. Like, why are you so concerned about, like, your peers?
And it's definitely harder for your peers to see you in that light anyway. Like, these niggas didn't see you Like, like we know you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with you, but like, come on, bro. We know you gotta really prove yourself to
go
those
harder
people.
to
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
They're
for
gonna
sure.
be the biggest critics, like,
Most
and I think
definitely.
they just want you to have your shit together.
Definitely.
Like they want you to be putting out a product that is worthy of
them,
you know,
them supporting it.
because a lot of people are critical of
Once
what they
see
share.
You take it to that
Anyways,
next level for sure. You are gonna get that support.
Yeah.
For sure. You just gotta
Earn it. That's
you
it.
gotta earn it for sure.
yeah. And I think statistically, I did find this out. Like the average person, when they see something, they'll scroll past it so many times. But if you're not consistent, say you post a link one time, that's it. You should be posting something every day. Right now, I see you every day. Every time I get on the internet, is right there. Whatever thing you got, I'm like, sign me up for that.
ChatGPT told me to do it.
Right.
He said, be in their face before you drop.
I promise you, bro.
Yeah.
Forgot about. There's too
Yeah.
many other artists out here
Yeah.
that's dropping in their face.
Yeah.
About to get forgot about quick.
It don't even
No,
gotta be,
seriously.
It don't even gotta be every day all the time though. It just gotta be like you said, real
Consistent.
quality.
Yeah. Consistent quality. Yep.
And putting some money
They'll
behind
wait
your
on
shit.
you if they know your shit is fire. You gonna put your all into it every
They get
time,
looking
bro.
for it, like, oh, where this
You know?
shit at?
Yeah. You gotta be able to impress your peers, and sometimes we're gonna be harder to impress than outsiders for sure, because we just want you to win, and I think it's a little bit of tough love.
At the same time, them same people. I mean, like damn, we done seen so many rap people. I mean, people rap and just not be consistent and go.
Yes.
You know, so at some point we want to see some consistency from you too, though.
Yes.
You know, we can't be happy that you put this one little project out. You know, you got a couple of thousand views. You know, we want to see more of it, bro.
How often do you think that artists, just music influencers, how often do you think they should drop an album or make a video or create content on an average? 'Cause that was a big question too.
I want it all the time, but I listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
And I've been going through it so much, and then sometimes I'll get stuff early from artists.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably do want it a little too much. I'd be
Yeah.
No, I need some new.
Yeah.
Where is this? I don't know. I know it is take a lot of work from the artist, so I kind of do be chilling. But yeah, I would like something new. I want a new song every week if you know, from an artist if you could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know artists do have big catalogs and a lot of.
They
stuff
be
don't
sitting on
drop.
so much
you
stuff.
You can drop something every week. Just go on a cold run.
If I get in the
For the
car
whole-
with a
for the
nigga
whole
and
year.
he's gonna play all the songs he's ever made in his entire life, fuck the whole ride.
Yeah.
But you can't drop nothing. I'm pissed and I'm out. Like,
I be wanting artists to let it go, bro. Let it go.
I'm an artist that holds on to a lot of shit.
Yeah, see, those are the, I be like,
Why,
let that
though?
shit-
But I've just recently, for the beginning of it, it was that I was listening, like, I didn't want to waste my music without putting, like, the right backing behind it. It was like, oh, I'm not doing enough. Really what it was, I wasn't doing
You
enough
trying to be too
content.
perfect.
Yeah, I was, really.
I get that aspect too from somebody.
Yeah.
And-
Like,
and-
I just don't want to do
Really what it is, you just need to do a lot of content
Yes.
for every song. And if you do a lot of content for every song, then it works out for you. Because you're just trying to stay relevant online by just posting a song, it's not gonna work.
yeah.
You're gonna wanna go make more music. You're gonna wanna keep putting shit out, and then by the time you're done with it, you're like, oh shit, I put all my music and I haven't really gotten anything from it.
Yeah.
That's how I was trying not to end up like that.
Okay.
But once I realized the equation was to really have a lot of content for every song, really, then it worked out for me. So it was like, oh, I'm putting out hella shit, but niggas ain't really noticing. This is just one piece of content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Split up a whole bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's marketing strategy has become like strictly online now. Well, I don't want to say strictly because you're saying there are people that are out there doing stuff and.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
rare.
it's rare. It's turned into the new norm. Like you get up, you post your stuff, you schedule your post, and you go about your day.
Well, you mother younger, you gotta think a nigga 21 is 2009, 2007. They ain't been outside. They ain't never seen.
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
know
my
about
goodness,
that.
you're
That's
right.
crazy. Goddamn.
Yeah,
We're
know how
so
to move.
old.
Know how to move.
That's
man,
crazy.
outside.
Yeah, we're getting too old in here.
When we went inside, when we was like, oh, outside's dead.
Yeah.
They was never outside. So,
Okay.
you know, I think that's part of it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So for the older artists, nigga, you gotta get back outside because you understood what that was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You understood that you was getting real touches. Nigga, even your homies like, oh, this nigga really rapping.
Yeah.
I'm at the fucking liquor store. I'm still at the liquor store.
Yeah.
I'm at the corner store. He at the corner store. He has shows. So I think, you know, the people that understand how it works. And if you don't know how it works, like, figure this shit out, bro. Be outside.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, you gotta be intentional with the shit.
Yep.
I mean, before you even get in the booth and rap, you know, you got to think about what target audience I'm trying to do. You know, what's my real target audience? You know what I mean? What type of songs I'm going to make to attract these type of people? You feel me? So, and then once you're done with all that music, you know, attack them people that you've been trying to target this whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So from a marketing standpoint of it, you're talking about people trying to figure out who's their demographic, who's the person who's going to listen to their music. And I think that could be a challenge for any kind of creative space. If there was an opportunity for an artist, and I feel like we don't really have these kind of hubs for them either. A lot of artists make good music, it gets numbers, it's getting traction, and then they're like, what do I do next? And we don't really have a place for these artists to go where they're like, okay, what do I do next with this? What's the next step to like get more exposure? I know the first thing we think of is, oh, we'll just boost it on Instagram, we'll do an ad, you know, and that'll get you something. But it's like we don't have like those like consulting firms with marketing and those like record labels that are like, okay, let's go to the next step. Everyone has to go to, they're going to New York, they're going to LA, they're going to Atlanta, they're going to all these places. We have no hub here for it. So do you think that is something that we could potentially cultivate here, or is it?
Yeah. We need more spaces like this.
Yeah.
I for sure believe in it. That's why I do what I do for the most part, because I see it. It's there. We just need everybody enough of this.
Yeah.
And everybody be like, okay, then they do believe. Not enough people believe in it right now. They're like, man, this shit ain't going nowhere. You guys just rapping, wasting their time. It's a lot of that.
Man, I listen to a lot of local music, and you guys are not wasting your time. It's actually great.
Yeah, it's going, but
I'm like
not enough
proud.
people believe in it to be like, yeah, I'm about to get behind this and really go with it because I see it going somewhere.
Yeah.
So once you get more of that, and more people with panels and people want to have hubs, cool.
Yeah, that's kind of like a form of y'all podcast collabing too, because one artist or one person, whatever, could go to all these different podcasts and tell their stories in different ways, different questions and stuff like that. People get to see it, people get to know them and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you guys are collabing, and we're all collabing on just pushing the culture forward, you know, in the town for real.
Yeah. I think it's very important for any kind of creative to just make sure that you show up and put yourself out there. There has been talks about, you know, lack of media as well. And I think that there's a lot of media out here, and a lot of media that interview lots of people and make that space available for all type of creatives. You know, there's a lot of them. And but there's a lot of people who will also say, oh, well, those people, they just play favorites. They pick who's popping. But I feel like those people that they're referring to work really hard. Like, they put themselves out there. The people who are complaining are the same people. I've never, ever seen them reach out to me or ever ask me about possibly being on the podcast or anything like that. And then there's people who are like, hey, I see what you're doing. I would love to be on your podcast. Just let me know if you can fit me in. And I think there has to be more initiative with the artists, too, as well. When it comes to that, you have to be more open for that and not be scared. Because we do have the media.
I don't even think it's a scared thing. I think a lot of niggas are just entitled. They feel entitled.
There's a lot of entitlement with this rap shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just with the creators,
Niggas
period.
need to humble
They're better
themselves.
than everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
That's where being intentional comes in too. You can't go to no motherfucker who only listen to backpack rap and expect him to listen to your gangster shit. You know? And be like, man, my shit's hard, bro. Nah, it's kind of like different shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you want his attention, make something that he gonna make you hear me. Make you hear you.
Yeah.
You know? Shit might work out for you more than anything you ever did.
Yeah, definitely taking yourself out of the comfort zone. When artists are out here, we have a lot of different sounds for sure. I think that we get there's this stigma that we don't have like music that like the girls can listen to. It's like they think it's a lot of hardcore rap. They think it's a lot about pimping and hoeing and stuff. But I'm like, no, a lot of you guys are lover boys. You guys really make songs. We were just listening to Best to Me in the car the other day. Like, there's a lot of good quality music. And it's like, and I know we were going to like super name drop people, but like even like Shoulders the Loke, okay? Like hardcore crippin', but like make songs for the girlies, you know? You got people like Mafi D, who's, you know, they're making tapes for the girlies. It's happening.
The majority of his music is for the girls.
You know? So it's like, and I feel like there's this weird stigma that it's not.
Yeah.
And I know that's weird. People just need to listen.
Yeah,
Just listen.
they're not even.
They're not even listening. So, if you guys could change one thing about our scene, and you think that would like possibly change our ecosystem just a little bit, if you could give an artist or a creative some advice, what would it be? And anybody can go first.
Kurt can start with that. He got it.
Yep.
That's his job.
Yep.
Advice, consistency.
Yep.
You gonna win every time with that. That's all I got for you.
Consistent quality though, bro. I don't want to keep
But I
hearing
mean,
this bullshit.
I
bro.
feel like that
But
should go
a lot of
without
people
saying.
be
It
dropping.
doesn't.
It doesn't-
That's
doesn't.
Really some bullshit, bro.
It doesn't go without saying.
I shouldn't have to tell
But we
you.
gotta say it.
That's why he feels the way he feels. He's tired of this shit, low key.
Right.
Like, it's too much of it. You know?
You're right.
It's got to
So,
be
yeah,
quality
consistent
content.
quality,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because you got to be able to, people got to know that you're taking it seriously.
Yeah.
And
most
it's
definitely.
thought out and it's intentional. I
And
love
that's-
the word intentional. That's what we need
That's a
more
big
of.
problem too. People complain about the local scene, and then they're talking about these artists that, like, they're not even taking music serious for real.
I don't want to hear no shit that ain't mixed and mastered and all
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
That's the shit people be
Cool.
complaining about. Like,
I
I
don't-
don't want to listen to that.
Yeah.
I can't feel
Like,
what
you
you
got
was trying to tell us,
15
bro.
other artists
Yeah.
out here that's doing it the right way, and you guys ain't paying them no attention. You want to talk about the ones that's doing the terrible shit.
Yeah.
Like, why are we worried about
They
that?
trying to take
Right.
shortcuts
Yeah.
and get a big bag after that. You know, you can't
Right.
take shortcuts like that, bro. You know, you got to go through it.
Yeah, not getting your songs mixed and mastered and putting them out, that's kind of crazy. That's insane. And thinking that, oh, this is good quality to play in anywhere.
That's what really draws in the consumer off top.
Quality.
All these songs that we hear on the radio all day, if they wasn't mixed and mastered, we would not be vibing to that shit how we hear.
Yeah.
You know? We hear that quality, we're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It draws us in.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not saying that because I'm an engineer and I want motherfuckers to bring me a bag. I ain't just saying that. You know?
Yeah, he is. But still.
But still, a bit of both.
But it needs to be more of it, bro. You
Yeah.
know, I love a good quality music, you know? And that's why sometimes those critics who artists want some feedback from don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? That's why they fuck with a certain type of people and shit, because they know the people that's coming out of this little community is always gonna have some good quality mixed shit, you know? We know who them people is, you know?
Yeah, because you're seeing them. They're showing up to
Yeah.
studio sessions. They're reaching out to A&R. They're collaborating with LROCs. You know what I'm saying? There's like I'm listening to local music, and there's like people who really make songs with. They're making songs with everyone. I'm like, oh man, you guys are both on a song. Oh, and you and this person on a song.
Hey, collabing is huge. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's
Collabing
big.
is huge.
It's big.
You know, and don't be afraid to do your research and find somebody. You know, say if you do like a lot of people from Cali, or that's the type of music that you fuck with, don't be afraid to do your research. Find a little underground artist from there, tap in with them, and y'all collab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, y'all can really be a group or something after that. Make something crazy. You'll never know what happens.
I did a tour doing that. Like every time I went to a different city, I would find an artist that was somewhere in my category, same amount of followers, same amount of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and linked in with them. I did that in like 4 different states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit work.
Yeah.
It
These
definitely
Twitch
works.
streamers doing that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They uplifting each other one time, putting each other in their fan base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, fuck a dog.
Yeah.
You know? And then now you got a fan base in Ohio.
Yeah.
Might be 30 people, but fuck it.
Right. And that's a lot, because I'm like, the saying is like, if you could just convert one person, but now there's so many different situations where you can convert people, you're collaborating with people, and you just make sure that you are a personable person, you will get some fans from it. Like right now, as we're sitting here, there's going to be people who are watching this because of me, but they're like, I like LROC because he's cool, and I like, and they're going to follow you guys too. That's how it works.
That's why I started Legendary Dope Show.
Yeah. Okay. That's why you started. That's why you started it. Okay. It's like, yeah. So
Niggas don't know. I started this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, Elisha got a lot of people follow. If I get her to do a podcast and I get behind the mic, boom.
Boom.
I get her all.
What I've been saying,
She got a lot of followers.
that's why I said collabing is powerful, bro. Collabing is powerful.
Yeah, especially in this day. Period. But even now, it's more prevalent. It's a tag. It's a network. Creating that network is very, very important. You want to be able to. I know that if I'm gonna post an event or a flyer or something, I have a network of people who don't even necessarily come to the events, but they just rock with the movement. They're gonna share it. So it's very important, and I connect with those people. I say hi to those people. I'm liking their kids' pictures. I'm asking, how their day went, and they're telling me that they were sick. Damn, I'm sorry, feel better. Maybe a little $20 cash app for their birthday. This is like the internet. It gives you so much range to
You ain't
meet
never
people.
sent me no $20 cash app for no birthday.
I just sent you some money.
$20 cash apps.
Come on.
You ever got one, Frankie? That's crazy.
Hold up.
No, don't do that. Don't let him do that, because Christmas time, I'm like, here's some money for studio time. I'm intentional with the gifts.
Nah, for sure.
Or like a promo, I'm like, oh, here's, I have some extra promos here. I got some promos for you because I believe in you.
You do.
That's so
She got me on the news, y'all. She had me on the news, y'all.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, that was Legendary AF. While we're taking a moment, Legendary AF is March 22nd. Is a tribute to dance. It's in Tacoma. I brought it home this time, and I'm super excited. We're gonna have it's all ages. We're gonna have majorette dance teams and just crump whatever signifies what we have going on in the
Got some step
Pacific
teams in there.
Yep.
You need some break dancers? I might have one.
Oh, okay.
Think I'll be doing the worm and shit?
No, really. I just, I wanted to, welcome everybody who's part of this.
Hey, is that my water, bro? Toss at the key right now.
Careful.
Look.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
So, yeah, I just really, that's how I use my influence to promote unity in the community. Legendary AF is really fun. There's going to be vendors, local businesses, merch, food, all that good stuff. We have media. It's a live performing type situation because we'll have the dancers and stuff, but we're also going to have DJs playing local music from our artists. We're also going to have, it's productive. So there's a lot of media. People are doing interviews. This is a perfect way for you to shake a hand and meet a friend, or finally see that person that you've always seen on social media for all these years and never ran into because they're usually there. And it's fun because I actually get people to come that don't normally come outside. So it's really they're like, man, I'm just going for you. I'm like, perfect, bye. See you there. Don't be late. So it's really a fun experience. So I encourage everyone to check it out. Legendary AF Series on Instagram. The link for the RSVP is in the bio. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And when you are thinking about performing and stuff and doing shows and tours, when do you decide the right time? Is it a strategy? Is it like, okay, I'm going to drop an album and then I'm going to do it? Is it like, I'm not going to do it this time? Have you just are not with tours right now?
For me, I just really despise performing. I'm not really.
What?
I do, man.
You do such a good job.
I
You do
just.
such a good job.
I'm like a studio rapper, man, for real. It's fun to do it, but I'm not an outside. I hate being in clubs and shit.
LX3 is the most introverted people
Man,
I've ever met in my
I
entire
just-
life, and I'm over here outside every goddamn weekend. They're like,
There's so many people, niggas
Outside.
is drunk off they rockers. I just be like very paranoid in situations.
Yeah, it's different spaces.
Yeah.
The type of music you might make too sometimes.
Yeah, nah, for sure,
You know
that
what
too,
I mean?
yeah. So it's just like, So for me, I perform when my manager makes me.
yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you throw your own shit?
He despises performing.
You
Yeah.
know, like just your own little something different. It don't gotta be like a whole. I don't know.
I mean, I've done like intimate joints, my
Yeah,
album releases are all intimate shits. Yeah, I've done. Those are cool.
I feel
And
like those
record
has
them.
been happening
Yeah,
more.
I've done those.
Is that what you about to start doing with the band? I seen you looking for that.
You know, I'm one of those artists that just rap, and then I'm just gonna let my manager.
You just show up to rap.
Yeah, to do whatever. I show up, my manager say, hey, we're doing this. I'm like, all right, we're doing this, I guess. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We're all LROC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is to have a manager? Because I feel like there's a lot of people who have not gotten to that point yet. Or did I ask the question?
It depends on the artist. I think every artist probably does need someone to manage them as
they
an
need some
artist,
help.
because as an artist, you're a creative. You're more so thinking of the product and trying to get it heard. You're not thinking of how to do those things.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
strategy that
Right.
it takes.
Or
'Cause it's a lot.
or what it takes, the money it takes. You're not thinking about none of that. You're like, I'm about to go to record.
Yeah.
You didn't even know how much it's gonna cost you to
You're
record.
like, I'm
you
going
was
to the studio.
You went to the studio, was in there for 5 hours, and you're like, whoa, what?
It's like, it's how much?
600? You know what I'm saying?
Like, who's gonna pay that?
I didn't know. I would have written this at home if I knew. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that write in the studio. Yeah,
Come right
nah.
in the studio with me. For sure.
I know engineers love. Yeah,
Like, you're
engineers
right,
love.
right here?
Whenever I walk into a studio and I see a nigga writing, I be like, man, that nigga
got
got bread. Yeah, that is what? He just paid the writing here. He just needed to feel the vibe, and maybe that's what they say. I need to be in the vibe. I be like, you got money,
I
nigga.
encourage a lot of people to punch in though.
Yeah, you like that? Some niggas come out. Some niggas come out great. I know Mafia do. Don't Mafia do that? His shit be coming out hard a
For
lot of
those who
times.
don't know, what is punch in? Because I don't know what that
You
means.
know what punch in is? No, I was playing.
Punch in is basically like freestyling. But
Oh, okay.
You know, just
You going in there with the headphones on, catch the vibe, and then the words that just come to you.
yeah, that's what it is.
You feeling pockets.
Let your heart speak for real.
Yeah.
So you just punching in.
If I was a rapper, that's what I would be. That's
But
what I
yeah,
would
that's
be.
just not.
That's how you know.
Punch in.
That's who you know is real too, though. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers that ain't really doing what they talking about. It's hard for them to punch in like a bitch. They need to write. They need some time.
If you ain't doing nothing or did nothing, you ain't got nothing to talk
Nothing to talk about. Yeah, for sure.
Talk about it, yeah.
How is that like a common thing for rappers to do? Like, who does that?
Like,
What?
Like, just going in and
Yeah,
catching the
that's-
vibe? A lot of them?
Yeah, that's more common.
Most of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Sometimes that's why he gets the garbage sometimes.
Yeah, that too. That too. You know what I mean?
Most of them that come punch in, they pretty much got a concept of the song.
Yeah, they have an idea. They listen to the beat and stuff. Okay. That makes sense because I was like, damn, you just
They
listen to the
come
beat
in
and
with
go.
No, listen to the beat and that shit.
It's ass.
You gotta be a different type of nigga like that.
Yeah,
that's
one second he fucking a
Okay.
bitch, next second he robbing a bank, next second he
Don't match.
Depending on what you rapping like though.
Yeah.
What type of rap you really on.
Right.
You know? If you on some other shit, then I encourage the writing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Especially if you got a hook or something that's like you know what I'm saying? You're telling a story or
A lot of people do that with their hooks. They'll go in there just punch in the hook. 'Cause they right, you get the vibe, and then okay. Then they'll sit back and
Yeah, that's
come
okay
up
too.
with a verse.
yeah.
There's all type of ways.
Okay. My question next is for you as an engineer. Are there local artists that you feel deserve more recognition? How can producers help elevate their profiles? Like how, that we talked about DJs basically being kind of like that bridge, but like as an engineer, you have that influence as well to like push something's fire. You got that influence to do that.
Yeah, for sure. But you also gotta be that type of person. You know, you gotta be the type of person that ain't gonna be afraid to say, hey bro, do this up. I think you can do that better. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even gotta have an idea for them, you know? Just at least encourage them, like, nah, that wasn't it, bro. No, that wasn't it. I think that's big. But as a producer too, I don't know. I guess a relationship, the relationship would help the creativeness, you know what I mean? That person might understand you more and, or just having a relationship like, hey, bro, I think you'd be dope on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they tried and the shit was hard,
Okay.
So,
So like helping them develop their sound.
yeah, helping them to develop your sound is the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think as an engineer, as an artist, the engineer is vital to that.
Yeah.
Very vital. I feel like my engineer created LROC as
The
well.
relationship, the engineer-producer relationship, artist, is the super most important thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So that's why you see a lot of these people sticking with the same people that they've been fucking with. And shit like that.
That's kind of a lost art too. Ain't nobody building relationships with the engineers. So they just bouncing around.
Yeah.
Which
Who's
is
the
so
cheapest?
that's how you get it. You never get
You're
a
never
solid
gonna get a
sound.
distributed
Yeah.
sound that way.
It's mostly the freest.
Like, they're like, where can I go for free where the homies will do my shit?
That's
Okay.
a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Some people could
Gotta
blur
invest
that.
in yourself, guys.
Some people could blur that with a relationship. You gotta understand. This motherfucker might give it to me for free, but I'm stagnant at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we ain't really. I don't know. It's all type of things, but a relationship engineer with a producer and artist is super important.
Yeah, because ultimately you're saying that your engineer has helped you build your LROC profile.
Yeah, my sound, everything. The way I like shit to sound. And now he just on it because we've been together for so long.
Yeah.
Pause. But yeah.
Yeah. Once you know a person's sound, you gonna keep stabbing at that shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You gonna work at it, and you gonna learn it. You gonna get better. You gonna build it. So I think it's super important just to have that relationship.
It's a process
For sure.
between both of you guys. That's good. That's the interesting way to look at it. Because I think that some rappers are probably just like, okay, I know this really dope engineer. Everyone thinks very highly of him, and he's just going to go in there and make me sound like a superstar. And it doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. Yeah, trust the process, people.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
a lot of that.
I'm sitting here thinking about it. The engineers, man, that's kind of wild because he has to do that with every artist that comes in here.
Right.
I never even thought about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and everyone's so different.
Everybody's different. Yeah,
Like different.
yeah, that's crazy.
That help shape the producer and the engineer though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're getting all these little ideas from everywhere anyways. You know what I mean? So somebody come, you okay, I got you.
Right.
I
And
got
that's exactly how the engineer can advance an artist because he's around a billion artists. He can hear something that's crazy and be like, oh, this could fit perfectly with this nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay. And I feel like a lot of people, they'll think like, oh, there's not someone that can help me with my sound here. I got to go somewhere else. They rather, spend these big amounts of money with and it won't even be like those really big, notable, famous engineers. It'll just be like just a nigga from somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like you rather spend the same amount of money that you could have spent here and found a good engineer. You just don't think that.
And built the relationship.
Yeah, and built the relationship. Now
'Cause
you
that's
got to
just
fly
yeah.
into Atlanta
And
every time.
that's just the transaction.
I hear a lot of that.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of that. See a lot of that shit. I'm like, as an engineer, I'd be hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You just went to that big ass studio and shit. Got your vocals hella loud and shit like that. You know what I
You
mean?
don't even care how you sound. You just wanted your money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I hear there's a lot of that too. Like they just,
People go to certain people for environment sometimes. Though.
and just to say that they were there
Yeah.
for the visuals,
For the real.
for the gram. That's crazy. And doing nothing to help their music.
Yeah, and that should be tricking their mind like they music really sound crazy, you know? I got a lot of music that just came in high vocals and all type of shit, you know? I'll send my shit for them guys to mix my beats. My kicks is coming out soft. You know what I mean? I ain't hitting for shit. You know? Like, God damn.
It's like disappointing.
Yeah, real disappointing.
Okay. And then my next question is for you, Lowkey. What qualities do you look for in artists from this region, and how do you think they can better be showcased?
Qualities, really just hard work. And yeah, that's really all I want. Hard work, consistency, that always falls in the same shit.
Yeah.
And the showcase, that's gonna go to the DJs. For real. I want the DJs and to just start playing some local music.
Yeah.
I think that'll help a lot.
Yeah.
Showcase a lot. I mean, support's there, but it's a lot of selective support.
Okay.
I see a lot of that. And if that dies, like we were saying earlier, and people be like, it's harder for your peers to. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like those should be the ones. Those should be the ones to really want to push your shit.
Okay.
Especially, I grew up with you. You've been rapping all this time. I see something in there.
Yeah.
I feel like that could help a little bit.
Yeah.
Because everybody got a different following. So somebody just a quick little share or.
Yeah,
or
it
listen
literally
to-
doesn't
or listen
hurt to share.
Or listen to this. Or just riding with it. And just more of that. I feel like that'll help showcase a lot of the artists too. Some people won't even share it. I know this.
But do I gotta share that shit every time?
Look, he's
bro?
like,
But even one little,
You
don't
know what I
gotta share
mean?
every time, bro. I'm not saying do like I do, share it, dog.
Yeah.
You don't gotta do that, bro.
But the artists
But-
be mad at me though, cause I'm not sharing the shit every fucking time.
Does it be
bro.
shit that you worked on?
No.
Well, then yeah, no, bro.
See?
You're not obligated to do none of that.
See?
Bro. But it would help. But
But
I'm not saying do it
They
every day,
expected
bro.
me to do that.
No,
every
that's
time.
crazy.
But why do they expect you to do it if you didn't even have a
Because
part?
People are
they partner.
entitled.
Oh yeah, nah,
If you
yeah.
didn't work on it, bro, there's no expectation there.
Nah,
You
I
didn't
don't
do-
care about
didn't-
that.
You gotta
I
just,
gotta
I gotta
work on it.
genuinely fuck with it to share.
That's
it.
how I feel.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Even though, if you fuck with it because something you did, then I would feel that expectation for you.
I ain't gonna
But
lie,
even
though.
if you didn't touch no
If
shit,
you've
then-
been dropping like a whole bunch of bullshit consistent, I'm gonna share one, man. I'm gonna help it out,
Like,
man.
all right,
Fuck,
yep.
man. I might not be the motherfucker that like it. You know what I mean? Somebody
Right.
on my shit might like
but
it.
you're being consistent. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why you
exactly.
That's cool
Yeah.
too, though. Yeah, even that, bro.
That's
Even
exactly
that's
why
what
I
I'm saying.
share it,
There's
bro.
certain
You know what
ones
I mean?
that's doing that. Be like, all right, yeah, bro, I see you out here. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
somebody's gonna fuck with this.
Yeah. But
might
the
not be for
average
me.
consumer does not care about that. Like when they see something, it's like first it has to hit your eye. Then it's going to make you stop because scrolling's real fast.
Yeah.
It's real fast. That first little bit of like what maybe 30 seconds of a song, you should be
Hey,
getting.
You got 10.
The
if I
attention
never
span is
heard
getting
you-
shorter and shorter.
But even then, there's those ones that'll wait till they see everybody else jumping. They're like, oh, okay. This shit do got some legs up in it. Now let me go back. I seen it earlier,
So you.
but nobody fucking with it then. I might have seen it first.
But when the
nobody fucking
count
with it.
starts going up and it's starting to look more popular, people jump out like sheep. You're saying.
That shit
Yeah.
weak,
Ugh,
though.
people
I
are
don't like
that's
That definitely
terrible.
happens.
I love to be
what-
the first
a lot of
person
that
to
shit's
support
going
something I
on, bro.
like.
I
Yeah.
don't fuck with that shit. That shit ain't cool.
Yeah.
Cause there's a lot of that going on. They be like, okay, yeah, now we do got some. I see the motion with it now. Let me go back and share it to.
First
I was
impressions
fucking
is
with it.
everything though, too. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. But you got to give it a chance too.
I
feel
would.
the
I'll
10
listen
seconds
to
is-
it.
the 10
But if I
seconds
didn't
is
fuck with it,
enough.
I promise you come back on my shit. I'm gonna scroll past you, bro.
That's just the average consumer. You have to be able to like. That's how you know you're creating a good. It's almost like a test run. You have to figure out what works for you. If you're posting something and it's not getting the engagements,
What's
dust
your favorite
yourself
word
off.
today?
Intentional. Dust yourself off and try again. Like do it from a different angle. Try a different clip, my nigga. Like you got to do something different. It didn't work this time. Maybe it was the algorithm. It didn't hit.
Sure.
So it's like it comes into that marketing. Like everything is very strategic when it comes to marketing. It's like the most ass song with the right marketing can become the biggest thing in the world. There's marketing teams that'll just push it, and it'll be so repetitive. You can't, you know, because what was he even fucking talking about? What was he even talking about?
Hey,
But
50
marketing,
times, man.
you know, they tore that up, and then they started making dances and shit, and everybody was, you know, they made something terrible into something of craze around the world.
Jingle.
Because that was like real marketing right there. So there has to be, you know, a strategy. You have to. So my next question is for all of you guys. When it comes the networking, we know it's serious, and we know managers you need them for the next step. When it comes to having a team, there's a lot of talk about there's not unity, but what I see is there's a lot of teams, people who work together. They're able to make shit shake. They're very strong, but it's like, wouldn't it be easier if maybe those teams, like then we got together with those teams and like those are the people who are serious, but it seems like we're still staying kind of away from each other. So what do you guys think that we should, like, do you think it would be a good idea to try to start meshing with other teams versus individuals?
For sure. Definitely mesh with other teams.
What you mean by teams, though?
So like there's a lot of, it's very cliquish out here.
It is real clicky.
You know,
Okay.
so example, we got LX3 over here, and then you Mafia D, you camp over there.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Nah,
They
I'm
gotta
with all
be
that.
about it.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I think
kind of part of low-key to A&R.
Yeah, I think it's more so about the collaboration. I mean, they got a whole team doing their own thing. They got artists, you know what I'm saying, and we got a whole team of artists, just like other teams have other teams of artists. So they're trying to focus on getting their artists out. The best way to do that would be to collab with other artists that are doing those same things, and not just in your city, in every city. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people are against it. I just don't think it just happens like naturally enough because we don't have those spaces where all of us artists are always together or are ever together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, legendary AF.
Yeah,
I
you
bring
know what
out
I'm
all the
saying?
niggas. You
Yeah,
guys
you
have
do,
to come.
you do, you definitely
Like
do.
a lot of, there's no writer
They all
camps
come.
no more.
Yeah.
See producer camps, right? Just not, ain't nobody.
Well, we
looking
did
for it.
that. We did
But I'm
that
saying
here.
It's not a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's not a lot,
You
yeah.
guys is doing
It's not a
it.
regular
Them
thing.
guys
Yeah.
Up north don't even. They probably didn't even know that was going on. up
Yeah.
there. So it's that whole little bridge division.
So see what I'm saying? Like, so you guys is up north, we're down south. It doesn't always have to be a collaboration with the music. I'm not saying, okay, let's get LROC and Mafia D on a song. I'm saying like we can just be like having meetings and
Right,
strategies
right.
and like what can we do to like, even if it's just sharing.
Right.
Now it's 20 or 30 of us now sharing the same shit. So now it's hitting the algorithm. It's just, just more of a collaborative effort. And I think with the teams, it kind of shows like it's showing us another level of separating the people who bullshit and the people who can put something together. Because a cohesive team that means we're working well together. We're able to specialize in results with those teams. And a lot of people, not everybody's good on a team.
Yeah.
Like you can't bring everybody with you.
That people don't do it though because they don't see that team making the results that they want to see them, that they want to see for themselves. You know, or it's not big enough. You know what I mean? All type of reasons people don't really.
Yeah, it's
collab.
like, why would I go team up with them over there?
What's the benefits of it?
Yeah, that's how they look.
Being bigger, stronger in size. What? Stronger in numbers. We are mightier
Also,
when we
everybody
collab together.
Everybody want to be the first to say they did something first.
It's impossible. Everything's already been
For
done.
sure. That's everybody want to be the first. To
But
do something
everything's
that's
been
already
done before. It's already been done.
Yeah, so that's a big part.
Any kind of trend, fashion trend, music trend, anything that you could think of, there's someone who is doing it somewhere else and did it before you before.
For sure.
And you might have subconsciously seen
We
it
was
very
just talking
small
about
and
that
been
shit.
like,
Nigga said, you invented something. Nigga, show, what'd you invent, nigga? Come on, bro. Everything's already been invented. The computer's inventing shit to now, nigga. What do you, I don't understand.
So yeah, that's nobody see the value in that. Clicking up with other people, like, nah, I'm about to do this myself. So when I get there, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did this, just me, nobody else.
No help.
Or me and my team.
goodness gracious, that's slave mentality.
I mean, I understand
terrible.
why though. Sometimes people just want to focus on what they got going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? And try to, I don't know. Like I said, it has to be intentional why you fucking with these people. Are these the same people that you're trying to target? Or that both of these artists trying to target a certain audience? You know what I mean? It's got to make sense at the end of the day. For real.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like if someone was like, yo, we're about to do this big ass show, it's a Seattle Tacoma show,
Yep,
and we need a whole bunch of artists. I feel like if that happened, the niggas wouldn't be like, oh no, I'm not gonna go to that show because them niggas is over there. That would never happen.
Right.
But niggas is more so on some like, but if somebody came to town and was like, hell, we need to get one artist on this show, niggas
gotta
gonna
be
work
me.
their ass off
Yeah.
to be that one artist on the show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not, niggas ain't against each other. It's just like there has to be a reason for us to collab on something. There has to be a reason for it.
There has to be some kind
Because we're
of
focused.
benefit.
Because we're focused on the goal. We're all focused on our own goal here.
So it couldn't be the fact that the term two minds are better than one. Like it's a whole like there's just so many different perspectives on things. Like you guys are gonna be having some game about some stuff that we might, and we have some game about some stuff that you guys don't. And putting it together just helps it.
Definitely.
Yeah, it just
We're not
helps.
gonna act like people don't fuck with each other.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying this never happens because there's never a reason for those
a lot
two
of people
teams to be
do
together. Or,
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So you guys need a liaison like me. Got it.
I done met
Heard
a lot
you.
of artists
Heard
through
it loud
other
and clear.
artists
Yeah.
coming through and collabing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say like it doesn't happen.
Yeah, there's
definitely
there's
happens.
a lot of support. I will see there's a lot of what's popular more so than the actual the bigger shows is the where you do the more intimate settings.
What might be missing up from the team is the actual team, because really it be just the two artists trying to put this shit together.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody, the homies that's coming through and smoking and drinking and chilling, bringing their bitch to watch what they homies doing. They ain't thinking like, hey man, I'm about to be bro's manager. I'm about to do this on the side or try to make it bigger. There
Yeah,
ain't
let
no
me hold the
real
camera
team.
every time I'm with
It
this
be the
nigga. None of
artists
that.
trying to put this shit together, and they like bro said, I'm just trying to think about rapping and nothing else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's
So-
I definitely understand that. When
I gotta
I
blame a
try
lot
to
of
go
the
out with I try to
motherfuckers.
go to a team wherever I go. Like I don't care how big or small it is. I got somebody with a camera following me around.
Yeah.
I got somebody fixing my hair. Like it's a whole and you got to have that look too. You got to look like you're somebody. So that helps. So the teams, you definitely need the teams. You need the content. You should be getting content all the time. All of it. My next question is for you, Elle.
Hold on, before we leave this. If you bringing your partner to the studio, tell him you have a job now. If your partner say, "Hey, I want to
Don't
come and
just
laugh
sit
with
there.
you, bro. Is it cool if I pull up?"
No. Not if you're not
No.
doing nothing.
Not if you're not doing nothing for real.
Yeah,
Trying
you're
to-
the-
Yeah.
yeah, you can come. You're the cameraman, bro. Come on,
It
let's go.
don't got nothing to do with you doing now. You know what I mean? Or in the studio actually. You know what I mean?
This is work.
Yeah.
You commit.
You
You
can't
know?
take your partner
Exactly.
to work.
Yeah. You see me working.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Do your job
You
too,
can clock
bro.
in at the studio.
Yeah.
What can you do to make this shit bigger?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You already coming and supporting me for the studio.
Like, don't just come in and come get drunk and just sit there. Do something. And it might spark something. You might be good with the camera.
But
Right.
people ain't
You might
saying-
realize you have a success story in photography.
Right, might be the best promo manager ever.
Right.
You got this nigga 20 shows because that's your partner, and that's how usually it be. It's like
Yeah.
you're invested in this nigga. Like, this is my nigga. I'm about to try to get him on this show.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Those are the best workers, really.
Yeah.
The niggas who really fuck with you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can't. You waiting for your partner to say you want to do something. You ain't trying to tell him because when you tell a nigga to do something, he ain't about to do it.
But that's what he's saying. You shouldn't have to tell that nigga. You want to show why you coming to the studio if you don't want to work, nigga.
Yeah.
If you don't want to push this line with me.
Like, we're here to work. Yeah, for sure.
You about to pay half this studio session, nigga? What's up?
Right, you just want to sit here because there's probably some bitches in here or something. And,
Right.
Like, flave and smoke some weed.
Get on
like,
the Instagram live.
you're like,
I'm up in here with LROC.
Right, not doing nothing, not helping, not going to work. So, no, the very valid points. So, L, what challenges have you faced in getting your music recognized outside of the region? Do you think it's easier or harder?
It's easy coming from here because you just be like, I'm from Washington, and they be like, there's not a lot of niggas that they can name. Nobody knows. When you leave here, like, it humbles you. Like, niggas act like Washington doesn't exist. I swear to God, they be like, oh.
No, really.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I'm
DC?
Like, no.
Like, nah, nigga,
I'm
West
like,
Coast. Seattle, Tacoma.
Seattle.
Yeah.
The Space
But I'm from
Needles,
Tacoma, though.
Seahawks. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go do a whole line of shit. So, yeah, I think that's just it. Just like that we don't have the culture of hip hop out here. For me as a rapper, like, we don't have that culture that goes outside of the walls of Washington State because niggas think that there's no niggas here.
And it's so crazy to me that they think that because it's like, I'm looking at this video right now. We have all the weed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And the industry, we love shit like that. There's so much money here also. And there's so many people that get transplanted here because we have Amazon, we have Boeing, we have the military, all of the military bases. So we have this advantage, I feel like, because we have all these different people that we could reach. Reaching a military guy and who listen to your music, or even having Rolly, part of LX3, and he's from Mississippi. Like that just, I have people from Mississippi who watch my show because
Exactly.
Rolly was on my show years ago.
Yeah.
And they still tapped in. And so it's like, damn, that's crazy that they think that there's no black people here. I mean, is it because there's not
No,
enough
real
of
ones
us?
know though.
Yeah,
There's been
they
a lot
do.
of people come out here, bro, and really love Seattle.
They
So I
love it.
can't solely believe like a lot of people don't think that. Like the real ones who really been out here, they love it, bro.
Yeah.
They
They'll
love
even
it.
tell
Can't
you,
wait
they'll
to
even
come
tell you it's a
back.
little dangerous.
I just think it might have a little bit to do with timing.
No, it's
Yeah.
a little bit. The niggas in Washington don't love Washington.
They always want to try to convert to like I'm from LA.
Well, I'm just saying, you just talking about all this culture shit that's happening here. Most niggas from Washington ain't rapping about that or.
I love being from Washington, man. This place is great. We got all the money here and shit. Like, this is like a hustler's dream. It's a little different down south. It's like, don't come in here. Like, but it's like the possibilities are like, I don't want to say endless here, but there's a lot of different possibilities. There's money out here. We have so much different culture, so many people that we can touch with every interaction. You live next to people who are different color than you. You go to the grocery store, it's different people. There's, when I see concerts happening, I see a lot of white faces in those out there.
Is that the problem, maybe?
More
There's
than
just too much variety?
It's too much variety.
A little bit.
It's stifling
Yeah.
because there's too much going on.
Too many people, they have too much to choose from.
Yeah. Huh,
Yeah, but
interesting.
who's standing out? Don't matter. Stand out proud.
So you just got to work a little bit harder, probably more than other places. Okay. Noted.
Because I feel like when we go out, the niggas that's from here, when they go out of town, they way different. We go to studios all over the country. And
Yeah.
Niggas is in the studio 10 hours rapping.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the work ethic is a little bit different for the artists that leave here and go somewhere else because they know, like, nigga, I'm moving out of town, I'm spending my money, I'm actually in here to rap.
Yeah, I book a 10-hour session out of town. They act like,
I
like
know it.
what do you what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to rap I'm trying to lay down some shit.
Hey, people need to do that. Man.
What? Yeah. No,
Run
that's
into all
the
type of people
that's the
doing
best
that.
way to
Yeah.
that's the best
And
way
you're
to
just
run
in
it,
the
bro.
studio kicking it. You might see some other
If you
people.
go
And
into the
yeah.
club,
Going all over the
spinning-
country, just different studios, bro. Just do that. Do that for a year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like a
everything.
lot of stories you're hearing about people like rappers and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, I was at the studio doing a session and fucking Lil Wayne walked in. And I was like, oh, what's
Yeah.
up? Like
Go to those studios. You can
you
actually
get
go
paid
to
to go there.
You can go to those studios.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been to Quad Studios where Tupac got shot.
Yeah.
I've been to fucking 2 Chainz studio.
Yeah.
I've been all over the place, bro.
And they're
Me
probably
too.
cheaper for a 12-hour session.
Yeah.
Way
Give you a-
cheaper.
give you a
Yeah.
nice rate.
Yeah.
All day.
They're like, damn, this
On everything, Quad was like $400 for like a couple hours.
And you get a
Some shit.
concierge and nigga to go to the store
on
for you and
everything.
shit.
Go to
I
Yeah.
like that. Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Some dominoes, all
Yeah,
kinds of
shit was so
yeah.
crazy. Best fucking session of my life.
On everything. And I was in like the
that.
C
It's like
room.
an
I
elevated
went in
experience.
there.
Yeah, I think I was in a B room.
That shit was small as a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I love that. See, that's an experience. You got concierge, go get the
Yeah, nigga, I've never seen no shit like
You always need a
that.
store run when you go to studio.
Yeah,
Somebody
it was
always
the-
need something.
They was like, this guy right here, if you need him to get you something to drink, or if you need me, I'm like, what do you mean?
need
Like,
one of those here.
he'll just go to the store for you. Anything you want, just let him know. Like, what?
We need that.
Yeah, it was dope.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've been there too, but that was a dope experience.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's when I felt like I was like, damn, I could really take this. This shit was a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I learned this shit was a trade.
Yeah.
So anybody that come in the studio, I promise you, I be trying to teach them I try to teach them to record, because that's how I think it's a trade. When I went to Quad, bro, that was my first time recording on Pro Tools at a whole different studio. I mean, a whole different state. You know what I mean? I had to thank Vada so much. I was like, bro, I felt like a trade. You really put me on with this program. Now I can go anywhere in the world. Put
bro.
some money in my pocket by knowing this program.
Yeah.
By knowing a couple buttons to fuck with.
Program though. That's what
You know what I mean?
Every studio around the country is gonna have Pro Tools. All of
That's a
big
fact.
So you can literally
Industry
go work
standard,
anywhere.
yeah.
Wow. That's
It's
amazing
really a
because you get to
trade
just
to
see
me. I
so
promise
much.
you, knowing how to engineer is a trade to me, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta have a code mix in the ear. You'll get to that. You just gotta, as more as you do it, you're gonna want it, learn. I promise you, anybody come over my shit, I tell them that. You know, sit down, I'll teach you. Go ahead.
And you'll teach people.
Yeah, I'll teach you.
That's dope.
Nah, he did that to me.
Really?
He was making me sit there and record when I was going with him. He was like, bro, here, I'm about to go. He was like, I'm about to run to the store real quick.
I was like, wait, what? You're gonna go run where? Like,
He
I
ain't
don't
forget to this day to what you press to record.
3.
Right.
He's like, I know what to do. I'm like, that's me. I'm like, I know one
Nigga.
button.
Yeah.
He could be anywhere in the world. Somebody like, damn, the engineer got. Did
Yeah, I can
something,
track
got
you.
arrested or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I can track you, yeah.
I got you. Might take
That's
a little
tight.
longer.
See, that's
No.
unity in the community. You know, like even you're like, I am an engineer and I do this, and I'm not tripping about teaching him, not thinking that he's gonna one day take some money out of your pocket or some weird shit like that because you know that your son.
Niggas need to stop thinking that, though. It's too much fucking money, man.
Exactly.
Like,
And nobody's sauce is ever gonna be the same.
right. And where have you hopped in a car and only listened to one nigga? Ever.
Right. Right.
That doesn't even make, like, niggas stop saying that. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, definitely. I think that people just think, oh, I got to be the only person. Like, it's enough shine for us, enough money to go around. Do you guys think that because we are known for our tech, that it's a little bit harder for our music here? Because I feel like because of the tech society around here, we have this nerdy type of reputation. Like, they're like, oh man, all the tech nerds are up in Washington State. It's the first thing they say when I say I'm from Washington. They're like, it's Boeing and Microsoft and the nerds.
It does,
No black people.
but the internet is
And we talk like this, too.
And we talk like this.
Yeah, it does a little bit, but the internet, you should be a techie nigga then. That's what I'm saying. You should have some type of technical skill.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to play the game too.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what artists should. They should have some type of tech skills. Niggas don't either have hard drives, laptops. You gotta figure out how to do something other than rap. You gotta at least know how to use the fucking platforms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or create a team.
Right.
Yep. Creative people who can help you with the stuff that you don't know. For
I mean, the sports help though. Seahawks and shit, that shit help.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I advise everyone to take advantage of that
somebody
shit.
from fucking Mississippi is looking at them games in Seattle and be like, I don't think that city's cracking. You see how loud we
Yeah,
are?
yeah,
We,
yeah.
we do got to coach you when you watch that football game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And it shines
You
a
can't
light
just
on it.
think that we just.
You got to take advantage of that. Take advantage of these sports teams winning,
Yeah.
Shit, we done
all of
won
that.
the World Series and the Super Bowl in the same year. Niggas ain't doing that.
Yeah.
If I was from somewhere else, I'd be like, damn, I'm gonna go to Seattle.
Yeah, because it's lit.
Loud
Yeah.
and popping like that, damn.
Yeah.
And they got the weed.
Yeah, they got
got
the
some good
weed.
smoke.
Yeah, I was out on the news smoking weed out in public on the street.
Like, they're like, they just do it whatever.
Niggas come from here, hop in the car with us, and be like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
Yeah, they're terrified.
Yeah,
I'm like,
terrified.
shit. Light it up, please. We gotta go.
Police is right in front of us too. Like, it's cool,
And
bro.
if you look at all the NBA players, they got a certain swag to them too.
Yeah.
You know, so people who really know, they like, Seattle got some shit over there, bro.
Yeah.
They bring some fly
And people
motherfuckers
who
up
come
there
here,
for
they
sure.
really love it. Like,
Right.
they think, oh, it just rains here all the time. No, actually, it's not. You know, it does rain a lot, but it's not the only thing that's going on here. And it is pretty
I
cool
like it. That makes niggas stay away sometimes too.
because of the rain.
Yeah, it rain all the time out here.
Yeah, it's like a cloak. It's like one of those. Like, oh, don't go over there.
It's raining.
It's just deterrent.
It
Yeah.
rains all the time. Depression and,
Yeah,
you know.
all that good shit. Don't come here.
Okay. Do you guys think because we were kind of our history goes more towards like grunge music, you know, Kurt Cobain and Nirvana, and do you think that has kind of
think that
stifled?
helps.
You think so?
In a way.
And we had Baby Got Back.
Shit helps.
Yeah, I think that hurts. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think it does too, because they
I
think of
think-
us differently
yeah.
out here. They don't think that like
Sir Mix-a-Lot is the worst shit to hear when you go places and say you're from Seattle,
it
bro.
pisses me off.
And I'm not
They
saying
play
Sir Mix-a-Lot is a
everywhere out
bad
of the
guy
country.
or not the great, or he's a great, he's one of our
Iconic,
greats.
yep.
He's a legend, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we came it's so many years between Sir Mix-a-Lot and now,
Like,
you know
why
what I'm saying?
hasn't there been, you
I
know,
hear you.
I mean, we've
I
had
hear
some other people come out of, you know, people are getting deals, it's happening, but
Yeah.
it's not like it's not a Sir Mix-a-Lot situation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's the last
Macklemore,
artist that from Seattle that collab with those type of artists in Seattle now, local artists? So say like a inspired Kurt Cobain artist with LROC or something. What type of, we ain't seen that collab to really put that together. So the same shit Run DMC did. You feel me?
I agree with you.
You can't complain about certain
I
shit.
definitely agree with you, except for the fact that I feel like there's two different music industries in the Northwest.
okay,
That's a
I
fact.
feel like that's
Yeah,
still
That's
yeah,
true.
that's
yeah,
a part of the division.
for sure.
Because you got them, and they definitely getting more motion and traction.
yeah.
Just they got the more active, they got more to the outlets and stuff, and just different little labels out somewhere else. They're more so looking for that. They ain't looking for the hip hop in
I guarantee somebody, an artist, collab with that type of person out here in a way like
They don't
you
even
know,
be trying to collab.
Yeah,
like that.
I've hit up
Yeah.
several.
Like,
I'm not gonna
like
lie.
rock and roll,
They don't even
Not
be
just the
trying
rock. Well, just not just rock, because I'm not into the rock. It gotta be something I'm into.
that makes sense.
But yeah, but there's definitely a lot of indie artists out in Seattle that are
Yeah, they don't
filthy.
even be
Yeah.
trying
But they
to-
don't- yeah.
They're like, it's like they're scared and they try to stay as far away as they can. They don't even want to. Even if you reach out on some and they see you got some motion, like why wouldn't they
Yeah,
want to do
and
something?
they're like,
Bump into him, man.
they're scared of the collaboration.
Yeah.
Pop up
Like
to a
they
show.
feel like it's
Between the
not gonna
genres.
hurt your brain.
Yeah,
We could pop up to a show though and tap in with him.
For sure, I'm with it.
yeah,
I'm definitely with it
We
too.
done did it at any other concerts and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm always down to
All you
go
gotta
to
do is
shows,
holler at the
man.
merch man in any concert. The merch man is the guy.
see,
My nigga got the recipe right here. he said that shit. I'm like, oh damn, that is the move, the merch guy. Yeah.
the merch
He
guy.
said, yeah, they gotta come to him. Yeah.
They're coming
Shit.
to get their profit.
The artists don't care nothing about the show. Like,
Yeah.
it's so
And he
much
already only thing he hears is money right now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So hey, pop your
money.
shit.
That's the guy with the money, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Good game.
the merch guy.
Yeah,
The
right.
merch guy. I never even thought about
But you
that.
gotta have a merch guy. So
Yeah.
if they want to
Right.
go to a show and then they
Yeah.
just
No merch.
Like, why you got no merch?
Yeah, you don't want to work.
That's
You don't even want to
very
work with the guy that got a merch guy.
That's actually
I'll
that's
do that too.
interesting.
Man, I've been-
That's easier because now you know everybody there at the show is his friends.
Yeah,
anyway.
for sure.
They know him.
Right.
You know?
Huh? Merch.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's fucking me up right now. The merch guy. He's the plug.
Cats ain't running the merch like they should be either.
And I'm trying to figure out how many concerts I didn't went to and like where they didn't have any merch. That would have definitely helped with the
Nah, I didn't.
the over fees, the cost of
That's
like
how you
having
get-
the
that's how you
show
get
and
the
all
new
of that.
fans, bro. I
Okay.
done been to the shows.
See,
we
for
went
me as a
to.
party host,
I
it's
done
the
had-
bar.
And they just
I'm
walk
like, I
up-
need the
they just
bar.
walk up to the table.
But
Just trying to
apparently
see what it
merch.
is. Yeah.
I need to give me some
I don't know
merch.
who this is.
Yeah.
It's dope, right?
Everything.
Yeah.
And the merch guy, he should be versed in who the artist is. Right?
Yeah.
You know
This
everything.
is what he got going on. This is this is where you can follow him at.
Right.
Yeah.
He's signing up new subscribers.
Yeah, I did that. I did that with Black Shit and the Ambitious Grind clothing.
Right.
You know, I dropped it out to Key Glocks peoples. You know, I don't know if he got it to him. I ain't gonna lie. Probably one of the homeboys took it and wore that shit they own self.
He
But
got
even
it.
No,
they
get it to them.
Yeah.
Definitely. He gonna get it to you.
But that's how I figured it
out.
out. You know, I was like, I know how to do it. You know, you just gotta know how to talk to a person, bro.
He,
You
made,
know what I mean?
he got it, but he gave it to the homie, but
Yeah.
he received it.
I was trying to give beats to them guys
Right.
at the time. You feel me? So I was trying to work an angle with, you know, hey man, I got these clothes for you too. You know what I mean?
It's the entourage.
Let me
bro.
try to get an email.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Most niggas entourage should know they nigga email. Like, nigga, she
A couple years later, I tapped in with them.
There should be a
on some
training
shit to
before anybody's allowed to come anywhere for free. You need to have key points that you're going to be talking to. If you're talking to some bitches, you need to be telling them about who you're here with and what they got going on.
You gotta have
a website.
You gotta have my
something.
QR code in your pocket.
What's your favorite word today?
Intentional.
Yeah.
Like they need to. It all needs to move like as a unit because your friends will want to go everywhere with you and get in for free and
don't
just
do
stand
shit.
there
You
and do
fucked
nothing
up.
but flave and talk to bitches
Right.
and no, cause you come to work.
Right.
Like we are working here, so. Definitely, I understand that 110% because I'm triggered. You got to have the people to work. You got to have the people to work. I make anybody who's coming with me, you are going to work. You're going to give me some kind of content by the end of the night. By the end of the night, not 2 days from now. By the end of the night, we're gonna get some pictures. We're gonna do all that.
She on the
Because I
strict
tell you,
program. Not playing with you,
have
nigga.
to.
By the end of the night,
You
nigga.
have, I go out a lot. That's a lot of free outings. That's a lot of money because these people are charging $15, $20, $25 to get in, and I'm getting you in for free. You're gonna do something. Like you have to. Even if they come to the studio, what are they back there doing? Getting behind the scenes. We're all at work. Do you think that our street politics has anything to do with us not being able to make a name for ourselves in the Pacific Northwest?
Kurt.
Why you leave that one to me?
I don't know.
If you got those, if you involved in those type of politics.
Yeah, it do. It yeah.
There's a lot of that with the rappers, and I feel like that stifles them.
It ain't even really.
You can't even have a show somewhere
it's not
without
even a lot of
being
the
scared that
rappers.
somebody's going to do something.
It's the partners. It ain't the rappers.
Yep.
It's the people who's coming to support you. The rappers is cool.
Right.
They're just trying to get to it.
The rappers are in the
The
studio.
rappers is ready to do it.
Trying to
Right,
get
they
to
ready
it,
yeah,
ready
but
to
you
work
feel
with
me?
other people.
They know what it's gonna come with, so it's kind of making them hesitant. But they're ready to.
And I'll say this: if you got good, if you're doing music, you gotta have partners that understand that. When you, to respect it, yeah. I got partners that will like yo, I'm gonna just stay, bro, cause I got beef.
can't do it, yeah.
I got beef with niggas, bro. Yo, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna
That's
be
how
cool
it's supposed
if
to
I
be.
show up, yeah.
They gotta have that respect for sure. Some of these cats be too far, one in, one foot in, one foot out.
Yeah.
So can't play both, bro.
Yeah.
The artists gotta holler at their peoples too, though.
Yeah.
Some of them be scared to holler at their people.
That's what because they ain't playing with the both. You don't want to tell them
It's
that you really
that,
stand on
there's that
business with
fine
this rap.
line,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, that's some bullshit to me, though.
For real.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it is
some real
though.
fly shit
It
to me.
is though. If you
And
can
that-
stand down and be like,
You
nah,
know?
bro, I'm taking this rap shit serious. I ain't full fledged, you know.
Yeah.
Over here with you on the turf with you
Your
niggas.
homies should know, like,
They
niggas
should.
about to fuck my money up.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't do no shows there. I
Right.
can't get no money.
That's a very humbling I feel a very humbling moment for any creative because that's when your circle starts getting very small.
Yeah.
As soon as
Definitely.
you start elevating,
Right.
the separation is going to get very real because there's going to be some people who literally you will look them in the face and tell them this is what I'm taking seriously and they will still fuck it up for you somehow. Please get away from me. Like what are you trying to have? You're trying to ruin everything I'm working hard for. And you're going to have to get rid of those people. And I think that's, it can be harmful.
They'll respect it if you talk to them, though. Probably.
I done lost a lot of friends, eh?
Yeah, not everybody. Yeah.
That's part of the rappers, though. That's why they don't got big teams.
Yeah.
So it gets isolating. The more serious you get about being an artist, the more isolated.
More isolated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just part of it.
Definitely.
That's why it's very important to start outsourcing to find like-minded individuals like yourself. And, sometimes it's not going to be the people that you grew up with and your neighbors and the homeboy that slept on your couch. And that's a tough pill to swallow.
It's the hardest one. That's the
It-
hardest.
it
Nah, for real.
hurts. It does. It hurts your heart.
I mean, that's how most artists start, right?
Yeah.
So now that's how the fatigue comes. Like, damn, I've been paying all this way for all my homies. And now that I'm doing it by myself, sometimes it ain't fun to play by yourself sometimes, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you get that resentment too, though. It's like, dang, I'm losing all. I could be so much farther if I wasn't trying to bring this nigga with me all the
Yeah.
time.
Because they're messing shit up.
Yeah.
You got a friend that's fucking doesn't know how to act when he gets around a group of people and wants to touch on bitches, and now bitches is fighting him in the club because he's a pervert. And now you got to be like, man, my friend's a pervert.
This sounds
He
like a
can't be
true
here no
story.
more.
I
I see it all the time. I see.
Oh,
There's
he's-
always any kind of group. There's always, even with my shit, like
Now,
there'll
they be
be
some
people.
weirdos.
Yeah, there'll
Yeah.
be people that just. How are you? You're not trying to be part of this. This shit makes you nervous.
Yeah.
So why are you coming with me to a party with hundreds of people?
And you know you got bad paperwork. Come on, bro.
Or you're not the most liked, or
Yeah.
you can't control your liquor,
Oh, yeah, that's the most.
and so you're nervous in here drinking like a fish, and now you're doing too much. It's like you have to, as a creative, you have to know those people that cannot come. You have to make that choice. I throw parties all the time, And people will laugh to this day. I've done it for 20 years. I just invited niggas from everywhere. I didn't know because I just didn't know. They were my friends. And I'm like, so there's people from Hilltop and the East Side and Lakewood, and they're all under one roof, and they're wondering why nothing happened. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe they're just like, they're cool with me, and it was good. Sometimes people will respect you enough, but it's like there's certain people who that you cannot invite. Like, I didn't invite them. I invited the cool ones. Like, this nigga's cool. It's going to be all right. It's not going to be no problem. And there never is. So you have to be able to, your radar has to be on for shit like that, too. You can't just let everybody go. That's just going to be heartache in the future. And, it's almost time for us. Time flies when you're truly having fun. I think this went really well for the first one. I think we got a lot of insight. We dropped some gems. I feel like we got a perspective from all different walks of the industry. So I want to thank you guys for coming. This was really cool. Does anyone have any closing statements? Anything you want to just leave with the people who are watching or the people who are going to watch?
Yeah, you heard everything we said, nigga.
We covered a lot. We covered a lot today. So, yeah. Okay, well, let's start off with where people can find you. We'll start with you, Lowkey, on social media or what you got going on. Any shameless plugs?
Nah, no shameless plugs. You can follow me on Instagram at Lowkey Kurt. You can follow howtolisten.org too. It's a nonprofit I'm working with.
Yes.
That's helping artists, helping fund artists and what they're working on.
Yeah. I really like that idea. So just I'm definitely all in. Anything that you need help with that, I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, we're always trying to collab with whoever. So yeah, we'll put something together.
See? Collab.
I do got a closing. Are you done, bro?
Yeah, what do you think? You know?
I want people to take risks more creatively. Don't be in a box creatively. Try something different. Try a different beat. You know what I mean? You could do that same flow on a different beat. You know what I mean? Or a different flow, but just don't put yourself in a box. That shit gonna work out for you. I promise you. You're gonna find different things about yourself that was hard.
No risk, no reward. Yep. Put yourself out there. Don't be scared. That content that's sitting in your phone, the notes that's sitting in your phone, blast them. That's all you do. Just whatever. And if it don't work, do it again. If you really think it's great, do it again. If it didn't work, try a different angle. Just stay consistent. I think the biggest takeaway that I could say for any creative is just make sure that you're consistent, and the following will come. It comes to a point where you get people who are watching you that you would never expect that are watching you. Those people who will really reach out to you and be like, man, I love what you got going on. You don't even know who the fuck this person is. But they can tell you so much about what you've done and tell you how proud they are. That's really what will keep me going. I done lost so many friends because they did not understand what I was doing and about the business side of me and what I'm trying to accomplish. But it's the people who are watching from afar who are really just giving my flowers. It really helps push me for sure. And you guys can follow me. I do Legendary Dope Show. This is an extension of that. And I'm Elisha Michelle. And yeah, March 22nd, Legendary AF Tribute to Dance. Make sure that you guys RSVP. It's going to be a lot of fun. All ages event. Sponsored by Zawadi Vodka. Locally owned vodka. Smooth and butter. Gluten-free. And I love this stuff. You guys should definitely tap in zawadivodka.com. And L.
You can find me on everything at Long Live LROC or at at LROC was here, or at www.lx3empire.com. I'm just flaving right now. I'm not doing too much nothing, just dropping music.
He's just dropping a lot of content, which I think is really dope. I love the behind the scenes stuff. First of all, all the niggas.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, Drees' dreads is short and Fatal's dreads is this long. They're down to his back now. So you've been really putting a lot of work. I'm like, how do you even have all that shit?
Because my management, man.
Everything.
Management keeps everything, man.
Management has everything. And Frankie, the man behind the scenes.
Next show. Next panel.
Next panel.
He gonna be on the next panel?
You're gonna be on the next panel. Yes. See, we made him into a believer because he said no.
I told him he should have been on this one.
He said no. I said yes. He said no. I said okay. Next time. But Frankie, because they can hear you, where can they find you and anything you got going on? This is really the man, you guys.
DigitalDopeboys.com.
Period.
A.Frankie, LX3 Empire, all that other shit.
And that's AYE.Frankie.
Yep.
I didn't even blast my shit.
Oh,
I just had a little closing.
Oh, cool.
Now, I do want to say thank you, and I appreciate you guys having me, having us for real.
For sure.
And but like you said, you bring everybody out. If anybody know me, I don't be out. I be in my little lane.
See, look, I do that.
I'm good in my lane.
Shout out to my,
But,
my
I
connect.
I thought bro was gonna flake on me.
Yeah.
He called me. He called me.
I thought I was gonna flake on myself.
I seen his name pop up. I said, man, he about to flake.
Yeah.
I just knew it. I was like, oh,
Look,
man,
you guys
so
both
just
made
did.
it.
Hell yeah.
But nah, my Instagram is RAYY101. Yeah, pretty much you can type that in and find me.
Yeah, and
We're trying to put out a compilation too.
Yep.
We just
Yeah, we need some verses back, P.
Man, we just need the verses, man.
Yeah.
Here we go.
For sure.
Yeah, we definitely gonna
See,
holler at you.
we got the people. See, LROC's always the person to raise his hand. That's why he's amazing at what he does, because there's people who are like, oh, yep, I'm gonna do that. And
Yeah, I was
there's
just
other
telling
people who
bro,
just sit
like,
there
bro, we
and
can
don't.
get L's type of rapper where we can get him to talk about certain shit and he gonna nail it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So we was already, you know.
This guy sent me 5 beats a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, I ain't got enough rappers for you, bro. We gonna have the same people on every song fucking with me.
Okay. So I have one last question. Do you guys think that like camps like for music should start like coming into fruition more?
definitely.
Like maybe like I know we had one here, traveling up and down and collaborating with other people to make it happen. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, hold on. We need producers to collab too, though.
Yeah.
Instead of more the artists, bro.
Yeah.
We don't be seeing that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't be having, they be having egos. A lot of people be in their own world too. Producers just be introverts.
So much entitlement.
I have 2 producers.
So
that
if you, like you said,
I'm
you know,
scared
two
to bring them
producers,
niggas together
put them together, bro.
No, I do bring them together, but it's like I'd be nervous. Like, hey, yo, I want my man's to drop these drums on your shit. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, what, nigga?
Because people be feeling
Yeah.
But we need to do that more though, bro. Because I feel like a lot of these producers out here just be, you know what I mean, their own little world, bro. I promise you, if we come together on that, we could really, really, you know what I mean, help shake some shit around this motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro. I promise you.
they worse than the rappers. They the hardest niggas.
I swear to God.
Producers.
I hate that, bro. And I show love to every single one of them. I show love to all of them.
They don't even want to come to the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, I mean, just come out the house, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
It's not
I
as
get it.
scary as one thinks. It's okay.
They just in there cooking though. They in there comfort.
Yeah.
I get it, because that's what I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I know, you know.
It's a comfort zone thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's easier if we had these conversations. Like I talk to niggas up north all the time. They come down here and fuck. If all the niggas that talk to me, you know, up north, they probably be like, this nigga Freddie gonna talk to me for 3 hours. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't believe y'all call us like up north. That's crazy. Man.
You're like, where? Like, you're like Everett? You're like, no, Seattle. Shit, like, anything past MLK is up north to me, so, like, I'm heading up north, yep.
Just say the city, man. Damn.
Nigga, you niggas okay.
That's a whole different conversation. I was like, you mean the town? See, don't do it.
It's the town, but 5 million niggas.
When he said that just now, I was like, what? I never heard a Seattle nigga say that's the city.
Yep, they will make us say that we're the city, but
I'm
we're
just giving y'all something to say. Besides north, goddamn.
We want to say the city, but you be niggas. It's a
like,
Nigga, this is the chill. Like, no, hold on a second.
listen, we could have a whole panel about that alone. Oh, and it would just, especially since we just had the game and they whooped our ass, child. Okay, we gotta get up out of here.
Right, yeah, like, stop talking about that shit. The hell?
They got to work a little bit harder. They didn't even pinch them or nothing. Shit. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much. This was really, really fun. Until next time. Remember, you guys share the feed. Send any questions that you guys may have. This is going to be one of many where we're talking about music. I wanted to create a panel where I could just give a voice to my peers and people to be around me, and we could just talk about stuff, because we're all going to have different outlooks on things, and it's very important to get different perspectives when it comes to this creativity shit. We have to work together at the end of the day. So I just wanted to use my influence to do that here. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, there are 2 things that never go out of style: being legendary and being dope. You guys have a good night.